The North Division finally gets to see the playoffs as the Edmonton Oilers and Winnipeg Jets are set to get their first round series going. That's Dennis Bernstein and Shane Kelly. I'm Dave Pagnotta. And guys, this is part of the Canadian division, and only one team at the end of it will come out on top and be crowned the King of the North. Budweiser is giving away a round of buds on them for the winning city that comes out of this division. I'm excited to see how this all unfolds. Let's start here with the Edmonton Oilers, DB. How do they fare against the Jets?
I've got DB's 3 keys, Dave. Number 1, change nothing if you're Edmonton. 7-2 this regular season over Winnipeg. They're a dominant team when they play the Jets. Just change nothing, keep on keeping on. Number 2, obviously Connor McDavid, 41 points in 23 regular season games against the Jets. He's going to terrorize them again, short of some miracle happening on the blue line for the Winnipeg Jets. And number 3, Mike Smith and his health. If Mike Smith's on the ice, he's going to perform and do well for Edmonton. If he's not healthy, you'd have to turn to Koskinen, Shane, which is not a good proposition for Edmonton.
Yeah, the advanced stats have Mike Smith somewhat remarkably as one of the kind of best 10 goalies in the league this year. At 5-on-5, this team is, roughly average across every metric, but they've got McDavid and Draisaitl and don't want to bet against that.
Oh, it's going to be really hard for the Winnipeg Jets to do that. Connor Hellebuck is going to have to be the Vezina of all Vezina winners in this series if he wants to give the Jets a chance. We've talked about this earlier on in the season. Winnipeg is one of the lowest teams in the league when it comes to 5-on-5 performance. And Shane, I just don't see a scenario, even with the Wheelers and Scheifele's getting things done, I just don't see a scenario where they can combat Edmonton's offense.
Well, the numbers don't like it, that's for sure. I wouldn't bet that the Oilers are going to be the Kings of the North. Hellebuck's been amazing this season by any advanced stat that you want to look at. They're all pretty much in agreement. Their problem, as you said, is the 5-on-5 play. They can't score, and they can't really defend that well either. So I just don't know how they're going to cope with the 1-2 punch of McDavid and Draisaitl, who are going to be playing even more than they would against them in the regular season.
We'll see how this one ultimately turns out. And tweet us at who you think is the top Canadian team to come out of this one and be crowned King of the North.